Greetings, everyone. I'm Morgan Taylor, the Community Outreach Coordinator for the Nashville, Davidson County Circuit Court Clerk's Office, and it is my pleasure to be the first to welcome you, each of you, to the grand opening of our Resource Center. We are so excited and grateful that you've decided to join us this morning, whether in person or our live stream via YouTube. At the conclusion of the ribbon cutting ceremony, there will be light refreshments provided by the baking room. At this time, I ask that you silence all cell phones and electronic devices. Without further ado, I would like to introduce our Chief Deputy of Employee Development and Community Engagement, Mr. Andre Walton.
All right. Thank you. This is wonderful. Thank you, Morgan. As Morgan eloquently stated before, she wanted to be the first to say welcome. Well, let me be the second. Greetings, all. I'm glad you all came. Today is a vision that began over a year ago with ideas and thoughts on how we can not only improve the Circuit Court Clerk's Office, but really exceed the expectations of the citizens of Davidson County. These ideas have now come to fruition. We have many working parts in putting words to action. And a person that is no stranger to that will be coming up speaking next. This person that has Nashvillians top of mind. He grew up in Nashville. His parents are from Nashville. He's raised his family here in Nashville, He's been a president of his association, his neighborhood association, a host of a local public radio program, a board member and chair of the board of Nashville Metropolitan Transit Authority, Nashville Metro Council member, and now the 10th mayor of Metropolitan Nashville, Davidson County. I give you Mayor Freddie O'Connell.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you, Andre, and thanks everyone for being here. This is a big day for all of us in this building. I will say one point of clarification. My dad was actually born and raised in Clinton, Maryland, but he's been here about 50 years, so we'll give him pretty good credit for being a Nashvillian. I also want to say, as important as this is, what's happening inside this building today, I hope everybody will also join us this evening for the Christmas tree lighting ceremony just outside at Public Square Park at 5 p.m. So do join us for that. The reception in our offices begins at 4:30 and the ceremony outside officially at 5:30, so everyone is invited. It's a big day because of this resource center. It is a big step forward. You just heard Andre mention in the promise to deliver better customer service to Nashville and a city government that responds to the needs of its residents. The new Circuit Court Clerk's Resource Center will be a one-stop shop for all the services this office provides, and there are many, and that's why it is not one office but four. The Circuit Court Clerk's Office, the Probate Court Clerk's Office, the General Sessions Civil Division Clerk's Office, and the Traffic Violation Bureau and Traffic Warrant Division, all of them under the purview of this clerk. And so Clerk Day covers a lot of ground. This office does. The Circuit Court Clerk is charged with the responsibility of maintaining not only the records of the 8 circuit courts, but also the civil records of the 11 general sessions courts. This office reviews contract disputes, civil torts, condemnations, workers' compensation claims, domestic matters, and the administration of estates. Also, limited jurisdiction torts, landlord-tenant disputes, and violations of metro government ordinances, including traffic and codes violation. We can't provide legal advice here, but now, thanks to this new resource center, Clerk Day and his staff can provide a better customer experience as they help residents navigate through the difficult process of civil litigation. This is a place where Nashvillians can find court information, self-help tools, and other useful resources from partner metro agencies and offices. The Resource Center's in-person service will provide a better customer experience for Davidson County residents who are going through difficult times and need more hands-on assistance from staff. They will also be able to tap into the Resource Center by phone or email. Several services are available on the website or through the newly launched Circuit Court Clerk app. As most of you know, better customer service is a focus of our administration. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago at the library, where we unveiled the 3 pillars of our plan for moving the city forward. When I first started running, and then again upon being elected, I kept thinking about the city's priorities and what we need to do for Nashvillians to have confidence in our local government, in how we're growing as a city, and in how people navigate being residents here overall. And it always circled back to 3 themes of how we move, how we work, and how we grow. So as we got recommendations from the Committee on How Nashville Works, we imagined how city services work well all the time and how we make customer service a top priority. This is how we lay the foundation to tackle bigger issues based on trust and service, and that includes everything from affordable housing to community safety to education to transit. But now, for the people who walk into this building and these offices, no issue is bigger than the one they have in their pocket, the one where they need your help. And I can't think of a better way to uphold the spirit of how Nashville works than what we are announcing today. So I'm going to step aside shortly so that Circuit Court Clerk Day can share more details. But I wanted to say, too, I am arriving this morning with a proclamation to Clerk Day and celebrating the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County with daytime. So congratulations. From our team has this proclamation, so congratulations, Clerk Day, and I will now hand the microphone over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, go. Right. Well, good day, everyone. Good day. Thank you for coming to the grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony of the Davidson County Circuit Court Clerk Resource Center. Before I get started, I want to thank Mayor O'Connell for being here. I know he's a busy man and got a lot going today, but thank you for being here. I also want to acknowledge and recognize any member of Metro or state elected official. If you're here, could you please stand, or if you're already standing, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. I want to thank my staff as well. You are the best, and we couldn't do any of this without you. And I also want to thank all the citizens of Nashville and Metro Davidson County for your faith in me to serve. This is for you. Right now I have a smile inside and probably on my face as well. This has been a long time coming. I've been in this office for well over 20 plus years. I won't say exactly how many to give you my age, but let's just say I didn't have this gray when I started, all right? I've served many roles in this organization, from intern to deputy clerk, to team lead, to business manager, to chief deputy, and now serving as your circuit court clerk. As a public servant, it is my duty to serve. And that smile that I reference takes me back from when I first started. I found out really quick that people need information and help to guide them in the right direction. I remember learning all the phone numbers of Metro departments. They would call our offices asking information about other Metro departments, so I had to learn them. So it was like we were the information center before Hub Nashville, all right? Long time ago, okay? So hence why now we have a brochure of frequently called and useful numbers that we distribute. So before you leave today, please grab a copy and take with you. So all of my roles taught me something else along the way, and that is just not only to serve, but also to provide an unparalleled level of customer satisfaction. So how do you do that? Well, I'm glad you asked, okay? You have an experienced staff that's ingrained with integrity. Then you target technological enhancements that help provide accessibility and ease of use for all services that we provide in our offices, such as the recent launch, as the mayor said, of our new Circuit Court Clerk app. It's now available, so please download it and install it. It's on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. That was a plug there, all right? We have a lot of projects that we've been working on, and we have more to come, especially our new CaseLink search upgrade. It's in testing and should launch by the first of the year. Okay? So you do those things with the expectation of exceeding and improving your customer service. Those 4 pillars: service, experience, integrity, and innovation. Okay? Those are what I wanted to structure this organization around. This office has been good for so long, and when you're at the top, you kind of get stagnant, right? That's why good is the enemy of great. When you're good at something, you kind of get comfortable and kind of let off a little bit. I didn't want that for this office. So this path that we're on also led us to a new vision as well. We have to stretch ourselves. Our vision is to merge experience with guided creativity to transcend beyond the confines of complacency. We have to stretch for excellence, right? In leadership, in innovation, and exemplary customer service. You know, a lot of people were wondering, asking, well, what is the Resource Center? This has been under construction for a while. They would come peeking in the windows. We had it boarded up. And today, you get to see what this is all about. However, this Resource Center is only the second piece of my plan. When I transitioned to serve as your circuit court clerk, one of the things I did was create a community engagement office. You see, as you look around today in the Resource Center, you will see photos from various events around the community, okay? I feel our offices should engage with the community, and our staff should be diverse, like the community we serve. Service is in my DNA, so our organization takes pride in that, and not just your run-of-the-mill service. If I ask you, what is the best service that you receive from a fast food restaurant, I'm sure 80% of you would probably say Chick-fil-A. Yeah, that's about right. That's the service that I'm talking about for the Resource Center, okay? I like to say exceptional service. I want people to know that just because we are a government office doesn't mean you should expect or accept or inadequate customer assistance. It just shouldn't be, okay? This brings me to my why. I have been that person lost, not knowing who to call, where to go, or what to do. And as many of you know, when you say court, there is instantly this stigma that attaches to it. I want to remove some of that. So the questions became, 1, what more could we do? Next, how could we enlighten the community on the services that we provide? And last but not least, how can we provide an elevated level of customer service? And then it hit me. We see a lot of people after they have experienced challenging and sometimes life-changing events, whether it be the loss of a loved one, landlord-tenant disputes, a divorce, an adoption or surrender, domestic violence, and even a traffic ticket, okay? These are some of the things that our offices see day in and day out. No pun intended. All right? Yes, right. So for those individuals who are already trying to navigate life after these circumstances and then have to come deal with the court system, which to some seems foreign to many, right? We need to serve as a resource for those in our community to those who need it the most. Now let me be clear. As clerks, we cannot provide legal advice. But what we can do is serve as a resource for the Nashville community. And that is what brings us here today for the grand opening of our Resource Center. From framework to fruition, the Davidson County Circuit Court Clerk Resource Center has been a year in the making, and I would like to introduce our initial team. Trey Collier will be a Resource Center administrator. Come on down and stand up here with me. We also have, thank you, Deputy Clerks Sun Young Choi, Devontae Edwards, Victor Solomon, Clayton Townsend, and Sydney Valentine. We also have Henry Foster, who couldn't make it today, So these deputy clerks all have worked graciously on visiting all the divisions of the circuit court clerk, okay? They have learned the inner workings of each office, developing a level of comfort with the information, and drafting documents to help customers in completing necessary paperwork. We have defined spaces for customers to prepare their documents discreetly. As you see, the Circuit Court Clerk's Resource Center will be a one-stop shop for all the services our offices provide. Now, I want you to remember, we can't offer legal advice, but we will offer an enhanced customer experience while assisting the citizens of Davidson County through the difficult process of civil litigation. This is also a place where we can find court information, self-help resources, and information from our Metro partners and other agencies. We want you all to know that we want to help in every way we can. Even if it's a service that our office does not provide, we may not be able to help you directly, but at least we can guide you in the right direction. As Mayor O'Connell stated to the crowd at the NAACP Freedom Fund banquet, don't lose faith in government doing good. We want you all to know that we're here to help. So with the opening of this resource center, we aim to embark on an era of elevated customer service and continue to set the bar and be the flagship for Metro. We strive to cultivate a culture that is welcoming to those who enter our doors, and we hope to epitomize what it looks like when government does good. This resource center is the next step in the plan to go from good to great. And for those of you who can't get downtown to us, stay tuned, because there's more to come. Again, I want to thank you for coming today. And with that, I'll ask Mayor O'Connell to join me up front for a photo, and then we'll do the ribbon cutting.
This has been a service of the Metro Nashville Network. If you would like to see this presentation again, or for more information on this and other programs, visit nashville.gov.